Okay, so I'm building a little jig that can help in shaping your headstock. Also, it can help shape some of your bracing. And this sander here, I put it on a square of MDF, and I put some paste wax under it. And I did that so that I can easily spin it, so that I can use this disc part. You don't have to do that. You can just build it into your bench. But what I'm gonna do here is, the purpose is to have a flat surface here that will move up and down. It's gonna use this turnbuckle to do that, okay? And you'll be able to move it up and down and then feed your headstock into this, or even bracing into this to thickness it, is the point of this. So I want this to be elevated up just a little bit. I don't want the angle to be so severe. So I'm adding some blocks here. Okay, so I added another little block there. So then what I can do is place this here and add a hinge to that. I'm gonna have to move this arm up out of the way to do that. Okay, so I'll install this hinge now. Okay, so the next thought is, these are some blocks here. They're little blocks of cherry. And what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna mount those just like that. And can you see? Yeah, you can see there and you can see there. And that's gonna be sandwiched between the two of these, okay? So the first thing I'm gonna do is drill a hole all the way through these two here, that I can thread these bolts through, okay? Once I drill the hole, I'll cut them in half. What I did, I found the center point of these, and I'll use this block to hold everything. Okay, now I'm gonna cut these little blocks in half. So you can see what I did. I sandwiched the turnbuckle between the two pieces, and I bolted them together. And so I'm going to do the same thing underneath it. Okay, so I've got it clamped here. I glued it, and Brad nailed it from underneath, but I put these screwdrivers in as wedges to kind of force these things down. I put a weight on it, and I glued it also. So I'm going to let this dry and see how it turns out. But this is the basic concept here. As you turn the turnbuckle, it'll raise this up. You decrease the distance between these 2 points. Okay, so here is the finished jig, and you can see, I'll go to the other side, the lighting might be a little better. You can see how it's attached here and here. And so I'm doing this one-handed, so it's kind of hard. So if you want to raise that up, decrease the distance, you just turn it, and right there. And then if you want to open it back up, you just turn it back the other way. So, and that is it.